Nii Noi Nortey is a Ghanaian musician resident in Accra. But more than a musician, he's also a visual artist. He uses an eclectic array of artifacts, memorabilia and miscellaneous pieces as his medium to assemble complex sculptures that reflect his equally complex persona. Nii Noi has turned his home into a shrine to his musical journey. Entitled the Anya Arts Library, I went along to visit to learn more about him and his creations.
Here are combining saxophones and trumpets and all kinds of bells to reconstruct the venue. What is essential about the venue is the leather work. The leather work belongs to Aminu, who's been doing a lot of work over the last 20-30 years with me. So he has disassembled the body of his works into this redefined venue.
Many of his works are practical, animate entities which he is able to interact with for real-world functionality.
I can just pull out this instrument from the sculpture and fix it with a mouthpiece and create a sound. The sound of the forest. So then it goes back into the sculpture.
Nii Noi is immediately ready to draw curious observers into his world of almost mystical creations.
This section represents popular music in the 20th century.
You've been making this for how long?
Well, the concept started about maybe 1990, thereabouts, you know. The concept is one of the first early concepts, but the music instruments have changed over the years. There are so many other things you could do with, decorate it, put things on the head, xylophones, all kinds of instruments the head can carry. So there's no real center to the pyramid. So in terms of performance too, there's no real center. The music, varies, depending if you want to play this. You can feature this as a musical, as a solo instrument. And you can play it as an ensemble, as part of it. Play in between the instruments too. So there's no real center. You can shift to any other one, and play another thing altogether.
Nii Noi's residence and the Arts Library compete in a friendly rivalry for space. Each room poses a dizzy onslaught to the senses, just striking that magical spot between amazing and overwhelming.
So this is a metallophone based on a xylophone. The sun is the center of the universe, and the center of Egyptian religion. The pieces are made out of saxophone parts, like the levers and parts, and keys and all kinds of things, and rearranged to show the rays of the sun. Let's start on the inside. Here was the original gallery. Over the years, most of the activities are centered around here. Performance and recordings and all kinds of things have happened in this space. So it's like a veteran space actually. This section of the wall is about Egyptian spirituality, mythology, belief systems. And then there's a jazz section which really is broadly defined as notebooks and liner notes. In that section, which is here, you find a lot of jazz representations, connections. And Ganaba, for instance, who had gone to America to play jazz, came back from America playing African music. Because he saw the connections between the two and wanted to bridge the disparities.
Within the various sections of the Arts Library, there are references to so many giants of musical history, including the likes of John Coltrane and Bob Marley. However, it's homage to the legendary Afro-jazz initiator Kofi Ghana-Bar that occupies a dominating position of the display, as well as elicits some of Nii Noi's most poignant memories.
So here you see him towering over everybody, not because he's greater than everybody, and because his concept was to bring all these kind of creativities together. And in the context of Ghana, he's jazzman. Duman Kuma Chirema suggests the mighty elephant drummer, So in the sculpture behind, you can see him almost riding an elephant. That's him there, riding the elephant. That's the ears of the elephant. That's the trunk of the elephant. That's the tusk of the elephant. So the title of Duman Kuma Chirema actually is depicted in this sculpture, which shows Ganaba riding on an elephant. And that is the title he assumed, Duman Kuma Chirema. Me, I'm a saxophone player primarily, a wind player, and Ganaba is a drummer. So when a drummer and a wind player meets, there's always a conversation. And especially when they're all inspired by the same musical traditions. So when we met, we just started playing, He plays what he wants to play, and I follow what he plays. He's the leader, I'm just the novice, And it's easy to be the novice because you wait for him for the leadership. Wherever he goes, you follow. And that is more harmonious than the other way around, And because we are all competent on our instruments, where he follows, I follow, and the music multiplies and, creates some interesting atmospheres.